distant future, way down in deep 13. Dr. Forrester and TV's Frank were hatching an evil scheme. They hired a temp by the name of Mike, just a regular Joe they didn't like. Their experiment needed a good test case, so they conked him on the noggin and they shot him into space. We'll send him cheesy movies, the worst we can find. He'll have to sit and watch them all, and we'll monitor his mind. Now keep in mind, Mike can't control where the movies begin or end. He'll try to keep his sanity with the help of his robot friends.
Robot roll call Cabot. Gypsy, Tom Servo, Crew.
If you're wondering how he eats and breathes and other science facts, just repeat to yourself, it's just a show. I should really just relax. For Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Yes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Satellite of Love. Today we would like to start our program with a political debate. On my left, Tom Servo, and on my right, Crow T. Robot. And the subject of today's political debate, politics. Gentlemen?
Yes. Well, first of all, let me once again state that if we are going to have a democracy, we must have a mulching attachment.
Yes, but do you not agree that the whole concept of a shampoo and conditioner in one is absurd?
Let me answer that, sir, with a question. Have you or have you not ever tubed the Apple River with Sally Jesse Raphael?
Deal is a good spice. I will not have it maligned.
Why, you've never even met Mimi Eisenhower, have you? Well, have you?
Are you saying that you do ride in a Surrey with a fringe on top?
Gentlemen,
don't see
please,
what-
surely there must be some middle ground.
But horseradish does not go with chicken.
You refuse to even learn about Wink Martindale.
Well, let me restate, sir, that you are a kindergarten baby. You wash your face in gravy,
Of course,
wrap it up in
of
bubblegum,
course.
and mail
We'll
it to
be
the
right
Navy.
back.
Shut up, Iris.
But I just
Shut up,
wanted
I
to
tell
say-
you.
I'm
You,
sorry,
sir,
George.
cannot
Tomatoes,
criticize
they
the
make
bar.
So, Mike, who won our little political debate?
No, my friend. As long as we've furthered an understanding of vital issues, then the real winner is the American public.
Yeah, so in other words, I won.
You scallywag, you rake, you nattering nabob and naysayer, you mugwump, you dare sting me with your solo ding-dong?
Oh, hey, Nelson. Whole lot of work going on around here. Yeah, we gotta tuck point that whole section up there. That wall there? Whoa, holy cats, that's a project in itself. So, you fellas better get busy too. You got a whole lot of work to do, and fixing up things and whatnot. So, we'll meet you down to the Mermaid later, huh? Hey, Frank, what do you think of this wall here?
You can take her out and leave her in, I guess.
Yeah, it's gonna run you about the same, just the same.
Might want to take some green treated lumber and toenail her in, I suppose.
Ah, hell, I would. Long run, you're gonna be glad you did.
Well, you know, guys, as long as I got this board here, it'd be a good time to teach you the classic board gag, all right?
Careful there, Mike.
Oh, no, it'll be fine. It's the old gag where you're over there. What's that, Servo? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, Crow, did I get you too? Oh, I'm real sorry about that. Oh, you gotta admit, it's pretty funny.
Oh, Deb make you that?
Yeah, right, like I could ever get her to do that.
You know, that Deb is fine.
What's that supposed to mean, man?
Nothing. I'm just saying, Deb is,
Deb is private stock, man.
Okay. Nelson, your movie this week? San Francisco International.
Oh, yeah, San Francisco International Airport. I sheetrock that place, man. Nice guys out there.
Huh?
Real regular guys.
Well, back at it.
I see a light, Mike. I'm I'm going down a hallway and I see a light. Is that you walking with me, Jesus?
Where is the board? Please don't hit me with the board again,
Sorry,
mister.
I didn't know oh, no, we got movie stuff!
I'm all better.
Me too.
Hey, watch out for mountain-sized meteor parts.
Okay, big friggin' deal.
Hi, I'm Snuggles the bear, down here.
Ooh, San Francisco International Airport, where the big B actors roar.
Gee, I wonder if Purnell's gonna be older than his dad in this show.
Gulager? Not Gallagher? What sort of name is Gulager?
Your in-flight movie, Fearless.
What I am is what I am is what I am is what
Shut up,
I
Iris.
Filmed in panel vision.
Gentlemen,
I'm Purnell Roberts.
Captain tells me the faulty landing gear warning light is on. Therefore, we will have to take certain precautions.
Who are you?
Exactly what does that mean, Jim?
Where's my
The
drink?
warning light means we have to figure on the possibility of the landing gear collapsing at touchdown.
Now, little Joe and I will try to rope the plane, but
San Francisco Tower, this is Charter 447. We're having hydraulic problems. Request straight-in approach.
I've got him. Roger 447, cleared for straight-in approach, runway 1 right. Wind 280 at 19er.
Roger 447.
And thank you, Token.
Stand by. We have an alert to emergency in progress. Conver 990 Charter on final.
Okay.
Runway 1 right.
Clue Gulager.
All right, move.
Did you ever see Clu Gulager and Yvonne Gulagong with the Groovy Ghoulies in the Gulag Archipelago?
Yes, I did.
This is alarming.
Nancy Malone.
I'm Ziggy Stardust.
Should the airport have a volunteer fire department?
Oh, my adenoids.
My shipment of face cream is on that jet.
Land on us! We'll cushion your fall!
David Hartman. David Hartman, your guaranteed TV movie seal.
Frank, isn't that the airport survey flight with the Senate committee aboard?
Quiet, honey.
The Senate committee, a couple of congressmen.
Let him crash.
Well, all my people at the airport have been alerted. They'll take every precaution. Now I suggest that we let this young lady instruct us on emergency procedures.
Which never worked,
Please
but...
raise your seat back to vertical. Remove all sharp objects from your pockets. Make certain your seat belts are pulled snug. Hold the pillow over your face and bend your face down onto your knees.
Rest until you no longer move.
Now for some plane aerobics.
Yeah, with these guys, I'll bet the seatbelts are already snug. Hey, Chubby.
Now your 747s, when they go down, they leave kind of a spray pattern.
This is San Francisco Control Tower. We have an emergency in progress.
Didn't Werner Herzog direct Stay Check?
You know, Tab Hunter was Troy Donahue at one point.
Beach Bonanza, hold where you are on the taxiway. We have an emergency.
There's a gray slick on the runway.
I'm sorry about the stamps.
Senator Dumbo was killed today.
Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Name one of these actors. Huh?
Well, him.
Old Hickory, ASC.
I'm guessing people in first class get to cushion themselves with people in coach.
Make a right turn to the right of Madden Hove. We have an emergency. United 10, roger. Pan American 111, maintain present.
Does this every time he lands. That's to make a big production out of everything.
Jeez, they've whipped themselves into a state of mild concern.
You could cut the tension with a dull object.
Okay, get him! Crash into him if you have to!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Once more, around the horn.
Right.
Mommy.
Does this happen?
Uncle Tanus.
I believe I had the right of way. Jeez.
Oh, no one can survive it. This is too horrible for words.
God, there are credits all over the runway.
So where's George Kennedy in all of this?
Lawrence of San Francisco.
Lawrence.
Is this any way to run a TV movie? You bet it is.
Terror at the sea level.
Oh, man, the cops.
Oh, really prompt luggage crew. Eager.
Oh no! Your hairpiece is stuck in the door!
Geez, pass if you're gonna.
Okay, I think we can shake him if we turn this corner here.
Couldn't you just crash a little bit? Come on!
Where are the charred remains?
Gee, anybody hurt?
I hope I'm dead because my pants are full.
Can we see the end of Six Pack now?
May I have your attention for a moment?
The best way to get stains out of your underwear is...
What I just put you through was a simulation.
What? Kill him!
Get him!
A standard emergency procedures test that we do with the tower every month. There was no real emergency. Had it been real,
I wouldn't have done Trapper John.
some of us might not be here now.
Let go of my hand.
And the number of real emergencies in the future is up to you, gentlemen.
Byron!
Vote on the appropriations that the Airport Commission is asking for. Remember what it was like up there a little while ago.
So give to the Will Rogers Institute.
Tell the captain we can head back now.
I don't really love you. I mean, we all said things we didn't mean. I don't expect you to marry me.
447, turn right on taxiway C and proceed to the VIP loading area.
Okay.
Roger, 447.
Jeez, they overbooked the credits.
If you listen closely, you can hear the guys beating the crap out of Pernell Roberts.
Just got a message. All of your mothers died. Just kidding.
Huh. Now, I think this is the restored second unit director's cut.
Where'd I leave that neck brace?
Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. Special deplaning orders don't accept.
No, really, ma'am, I gotta get off fast. I think they're pretty mad at me.
I've never spanked a member of the Ponderosa.
Little demonstration, your idea, Jim?
It was?
All right, you've made your point. Though a little more melodramatically than was necessary, I think.
Okay, Senator Stinky Pants.
Ladies and gentlemen, the parents of the Beatles.
Evans, I want to talk.
I'm so sorry, Senator. Please get in the car.
Clown
I'll take care of
limousines.
everything. Yes, sir. Please sit on the jump seat in the front there.
Oh, back to your piddling Congress. I work for an airport.
I'm sorry, Senator. Please
Can I sit on your lap, Jim?
Now I'm going to play tricks on the Trilateral Commission.
Will the distinguished senator from California please scooch over? Bony, aren't you? You pump, I'll pay. You want a bagel, dog?
Now that the excitement's over, it ought to be a fairly routine day, except for that Federal Reserve shipment coming in.
It's an all-cargo shipment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I see you're ready for it anyway.
Well, we rented a truck.
How much money in that shipment?
I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Something over $3 million, I know that. From the Federal Reserve in Juneau.
What time's it due in?
1:30, about 2.5 hours.
I'll check back with you.
Insert tab A into B movie.
Oh, he's punching out of the movie.
He's got to get to his Lust in the Dusk audition.
Van Johnson didn't stack my locker.
It's got a poster of Jeffrey Hunter in there.
Davy?
The Luftwaffe called.
Davy?
I love this windbreaker so much. I love you, windbreaker. Do you love me?
Yeah.
You're not still packing, are you?
No. I was just looking for this.
Why did I marry him?
We've got to get started.
Mom,
Why is the music so poignant?
I don't want to go. You know what I mean.
Yes, I know what you mean.
But they need you in Vietnam.
Oh, she's wearing appliance green.
I'll explain it to you again.
You're a loser, and we're sending you away.
It's just that sometimes married people
Break up because of their kids.
simply have to live apart for a while.
Apart from their kids, I mean.
They're gonna get a divorce.
Yes, and I don't want custody.
That hasn't been decided.
Although because of you, it's very likely.
Do we have to go now?
You have to go now.
Look, we've been through this before. Come on, hurry up.
Boy, David Hartman was really young in this movie.
Come on, kid. Get your act together. Just read Catcher in the Rye and deal with it.
Well, there'll always be Battlestar Galactica. That'll never be canceled.
Captain Howdy will show me the way.
I'll miss my neo-Renaissance lifestyle. And my windbreaker.
Transworld Airlines, Starfleet, Flight 88.
It's being followed by Major Nelson.
Boy, I'm really feeling my tab today.
Tab hunter, hunting down people who don't pay their tabs.
Boy, that makes me yearn for a $5 hot dog, huh?
I think he's tab hunting even as we speak.
Hey, you know what? I'll pick up that tab.
I'd like to run a tab all over my body.
Hey, what do you say we split that tab?
It's tab time.
Heavy fog's coming in from off the coast. The city will probably get it heavy.
Oh, I love it.
It'll stay clear here.
Yeah, we're going to get an awful lot of airplanes in a little while.
It's going to be a busy shift.
Yeah, well, you just get them in. I'll try to find some place to put them.
They could stay at my house.
Never kissed me like that.
Oh, good morning, America.
I made for TV love you.
Have a good trip.
Wait a minute. I married David Hartman.
Whoa, bye-bye.
What did I do with my career?
Hi there. Oh, civilization.
I'm sorry.
No trouble, lady. Just drive. Do it. If you want to live.
I want to live and love and laugh.
Just drive. There's an airport fee, you know.
Now this from English Love.
Well, pork bellies are up.
Up there.
Tab is just a specter in this film.
Thanks, Bartholomew Cubbins.
Dig me.
Would like to see you right away.
What's up?
I don't know, but Jenny says he is raving.
Maybe get the commissioners to fire me.
What did you do?
My job, my way.
Mylanta.
Listen, if I'm out of work, I'll have time to propose.
And I'll have time to think it over. Carefully.
You'll say yes.
Jenny said you wanted to see me.
One,
That's right.
and two, and
I
turn,
wanna get
and...
one thing very straight with you and Hatton.
And that is?
It's very simply this. If you ever pull another stunt like the one you pulled this morning, you're going to be finished. And if you ever get involved with him in something like that again, you're going to be through, too.
Look, Evans, I represent the sheriff of San Mateo County on these premises, right? Now, if Jim Conrad here, or you, or anybody else breaks the law of that county or this state, I'll move. Otherwise, Jim runs the airport, and I run the security division. And as far as I'm concerned, it's going to stay that way.
We're into deep TV movie now.
Airport movies are like the watering holes of
Now,
B-movie actors.
You said it.
First of all, Bob had nothing to do with what I did out there this morning, so get off his back. Now, second,
Somebody better do something and fast, or we'll all be finished. Because this airport will be an antique nobody will dare use.
I'm aware of this facility's needs.
What about my needs?
I also know there's a right way to do things.
And Conrad's way. Well, now, I am supposed to keep those runways open and all the traffic on them moving.
We've got to close
And
the
as
beaches.
the representative of the airport commission, you're supposed to see that I have whatever I need to do it. Now, maybe you better start planning some stunts of your own if you don't like mine.
You can try to justify this morning's escapade all you want to, Jim. The fact is that Senator Whitman didn't like it. He didn't like it at all.
And?
And as the expression goes, you've made your bed, you're gonna have to lie in it.
Alone, unless I miss my guess.
Well, you didn't come to me when you decided to teach that plane load of VIPs a lesson. Don't expect me to bail you out now that they're gonna come after you.
You know something, Cliff?
Rolos are my favorite candy.
I really wasn't counting on you anyway.
So eat my dimples, okay?
Wow, that was great. Oh, yeah, well, I've had 17. I don't feel a thing.
Airport motel.
Room 212, please.
Thank you.
Well, Silky Sullivan in the 5th.
Are they there yet?
Yes, I'm here. I answered the phone.
Geez, aggressive stewardess recruiting.
So convenient to have a hostage inn right near the airport.
Okay, go ahead.
It'll be on time.
What about Edwards?
Adverts?
He's in the coffee shop. I'll call you back as soon as he leaves.
He's eating a big bear claw. Could take a while.
No.
No way.
Servo, I am telling you, Wake Me Up Before You Go-Go is about the Vietnam War. Would you look at
Oh,
side 2?
please. The song is
Freedom.
clearly about Bangladesh.
Hey, guys,
Even George
check
Harrison
it out.
I'm Urkel.
Urkel.
It's Urkel. It's a great Urkel.
That is hilarious.
Gypsy, come in here. You got to see this.
Look at
Oh, Urkel! That is delightful!
Frank, whatever it's... No, not Urkel.
What?
Hey, Jan in the pan! Urkel!
What's everybody laughing at? It's not that funny. Really not that funny. Now cut it out. I'm such a nerd.
Hey, Santa, come here. You gotta see this thing. Urkel!
I can't get my pants tied up.
No, Mike, don't stop.
Okay. I'm Urkel. I'm still Urkel. Darn right I am. You're darn right.
Take it easy. All you've got to do is eat your husband on that line.
Ask him if his refrigerator's running.
Okay. I can handle 3 more arrivals between now and 2 o'clock. That's the best I can do.
Oh, thanks. You saved my neck. Well, not yet, he hasn't. You're still going to have 1 plane more than you got gates.
I'll trade you 1 arrival for 2 departures.
Has one. Heaven help you if you get behind on your departures.
Featuring state-of-the-art technology.
Yeah, it's extending up into the entire northern end of the state. They're diverting everything down here.
No, I'm not the boy who's upset about the divorce.
WA, may I take your pledge?
May I please speak to Captain Ross Edwards? This is his wife.
Just a second. I don't know that he's still here.
I admit it's a convoluted way of saying
Please,
it.
it's urgent.
I wouldn't know that he didn't say that he might not be here still.
Your wife on 712.
Oh, it's great being David Hartman.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Joan?
Tisk Lucas Tanner.
Edwards, we've got your wife. If you ever want to see her alive again.
Well, I can barely hear you. You want to call back?
And as far as anyone in that room is concerned, you'd better think you're talking to her. You understand?
Leave me alone. You're suffocating me. Like that.
Yes, Joan, I understand.
I like it when you call me Joan.
That's real good, Flyboy.
Will do.
So far, you're doing just fine. You just keep it up.
He's Papa Smurf.
If you don't, we'll know about it.
The pilots' union is tough.
Now, here's what you're gonna do.
First, have a healthy
You're
breakfast.
gonna hang up that phone and hightail it out of that room just as fast as you can.
Hello?
On the main concourse to the men's room.
Joe Orton will be there.
Inside, there'll be a phone ringing.
Don't whap with it.
You'd better be the fellow who answers it.
It's a bathroom with a phone? That's great.
It's Purnell's elaborate trick to demonstrate the need for men's room phones.
Just a pilot. I'm not used to pressure.
Ordering my lunch my way.
Ah, the alien!
Sorry, boss.
Is this considered hightailing? Stop.
Well, that's for me. I'll take it in the bathroom.
His hair looks so natural.
Move aside. Bold one coming through.
I wish this film was in color.
I can't.
I gotta rescue my wife.
Delay 5 or 10 minutes, let alone an hour. Not today. There's just too much traffic.
No way?
Let me get my day timer.
Not if it means your wife's gonna be dead if you don't find a way.
Look, I could if I would, but good luck.
Great, I have a cyst. How do I know if I do what you want, John will be all right?
You got it all wrong, Flyboy.
I'm even uglier than you.
What you should be thinking about is
Joan London.
what's gonna happen to her if you don't delay that flight for 1 hour.
Well, I think that's implied in what I asked.
1 hour. Not 1 second less, you understand? 1 hour.
He needs more facial hair.
Yeah, less face.
I hate deadlines.
Well, I gotta pop over to the Harry O set.
All orange, all the time.
Ugh. Can we use the pool?
Do not invade with SWAT team. There.
That's a brilliant touch.
He wants me to polish the doorknob.
Well, I'm going to catch a shower. Don't go anywhere, all right?
Ooh, so she would actually have to turn the knob to get out.
Wow. Hot-blooded, check it and see.
Poor lady. Your husband's gonna find a way.
God, it's Dandy Don.
After all, what's an hour, huh?
Fred Garvin, male prostitute.
245, make a left turn and proceed to gateway 58. 245, roger.
Here's our own lovely 747, sporting a white outfit with a singular fetching right stripe all the way down that lucky.
Air Force 721, cross runway 28 right and hold for landing aircraft.
Western 310, cleared to cross the taxiway.
Even the sky is brown in this movie.
That's the EPA's private jet.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, shoot, my face is still there.
Just a gigolo everywhere I go. Blah, 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 blah.
That's why the Savior is a tramp, yeah.
Oh, that was a très bien merde.
Here, take my purse.
You know, she's got a nice Republican cloth coat.
Sir, will you be checking all your family members?
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I want to check that story out with Conrad.
It's called Heart of Darkness.
Hey, why don't you go listen to the tower while your mother checks you in? You can hear the planes take off and land.
Sure, Dad.
Things suddenly got poignant.
He's never forgiven me for burning his bra.
I'll just take this on with me.
Ah, getting divorced, huh?
Well, hello. I just have to sashay across the airport. I'll be back. Bye.
Mommy, look at that man's ears.
Honey, shh.
Mommy.
When you need an ugly man for a small part.
No, not ground transportation.
One pill makes you larger. And
Slug bug.
Ow!
Herbie.
Okay to call the flight, Ross?
Sure, call the flight Ross. See what I care.
Load's been computed. Weather's no problem yet. I'd like to get an on-time departure.
I know I'm forgetting, the kidnapping.
The flight will be taking off on schedule.
I'm going to turn it over to Spencer Christian now.
Call 223, now boarding. Position hold to 8 right, Western 223.
Dr. Richard
Kind of a TV movie Mount Rushmore.
What do you have?
Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Skies inside. 3. Western 223, cleared for takeoff.
Wow, it's an elaborate plan to get a drink.
Let's review our cast.
Hold it. Western 223, you've been cleared for takeoff. 223, request taxi back to the gate.
Taxi?
Taxi?
Taxi.
Roger, 223, make a right turn at the next intersection and hold. Right turn and hold, 223.
Yeah, sorry, guys, I forgot my thermos of gin.
United 27, clear for takeoff.
Well.
Western 223, what's your problem?
Oh, my face is large and troublesome.
Wheel feels mushy.
And so does the co-pilot.
Move to the next crossover and hold there. I'll try to find a place to put you at the terminal. Roger, 223.
That's real smart. Took up a lot of time.
Now, in a real emergency, a heavily loaded jet would get off the runway approximately right here.
Wait a minute, 223's returning to the terminal?
What?
That doesn't affect our drinking,
I
does
better
it?
get down there, because if he wants to unload, I'm going to have to find him a gate.
Here, I'll finish this for you.
Don't rush, it'll be a while yet.
Western Airlines Flight 223 is returning to the terminal.
Because David Hartman thought it felt mushy.
How will you make it on your own?
Well, hey, somebody left a pie tin on the fence. Perfectly good.
I was hoping we wouldn't take off.
Honey, I met Bob Dole since we've separated.
I ate all the Frusenglasche.
I'll just go see what's causing the delay.
We'll be in the lounge.
Fine.
Now, some scotch is a good breakfast drink.
Martin Milner, airline mechanic.
You ever think of changing the oil?
Well, David Hartman's a neck with face and eyes.
Look at this, milfoil.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this gear is in perfect condition.
Then you fly it. That nose wheel strut's mushy.
Well, all kinds of girl stuff in
How'd
there.
it feel when you ran it onto the apron?
Perfect. If it hadn't, I'd been in there finding out why.
Then stop mouthing off and start doing just that.
What time of the month is
Now,
it?
wait a minute, Edwards. We got a problem. What are you butting into this for, Conrad? This is an airline matter. It's got nothing to do with airport business.
Well, this airport is jammed up with planes, and I got no place to put them. That's airport business.
And it's my business to make sure that anything I fly passengers in is 100% safe. And I'm saying that nose wheel didn't feel right.
Well, your chief mechanic doesn't agree with you.
That's right. The final responsibility's mine, not his. And that plane doesn't move until I know that nose wheel's safe for a landing.
I understand that, Ross.
Here are those rewrites.
All right, if this flight isn't loading in 15 minutes, I'll have to have it towed out of here and over to the shops.
Hope they kidnap your wife.
We'll be back after this.
By Menon.
It's a miracle. A miracle.
Virgin Mary in my face oil.
Look at that. Just look at that. It's a miracle I didn't lose my sight in that eye. A quarter of an inch higher, and I would have.
Mr. Woodward, why don't you have a seat over here? And if you like, I'll get a doctor down here to take a look at your eye.
There's nothing for a doctor to do. It's a black eye.
It's an eye of
Gonna
color.
have to live with it and try to explain how I got it.
Why don't you do that? Why don't you tell me what happened?
Well, I don't see how you can allow a young hippie type like that to go around punching people in an airline.
Now, Mr. Woodward, we don't allow hippies or anybody else to start fights at this airport.
Except Jackson Brown.
Now, if you just please tell me what happened.
Well, actually, I fell against the coffee table again.
Well, every Friday I go down and check my company's books in the Los Angeles branch.
It's a dirty
I
habit,
take
I
the
know.
12:40 commuter flight down there, and I usually manage to make it back in time for dinner.
And MacGyver.
All right.
Well, today I arrived here at the terminal and I had a few minutes to spare, so I went over to the candy counter to pick up a pack of diet gum. I mean, for fatzos. My wife is after me to lose some weight. Anyway, I'm standing there waiting in the line. You know, there's always a little crowd there, and one cashier, and I'm waiting, and all of a sudden, this dirty-looking, long-haired creep with a guitar on his back
Sean Phillips?
shoulders his way right in front of me in the line. He couldn't wait his turn like the rest of us.
Is that when the fight started?
It wasn't any fight. I just told him he could go to the end of the line like any decent citizen would.
What happened then?
And he told me what I could do.
Mostly character roles.
I don't think I have to tell you what that was.
It involved my bottom.
And then he shoved me out of the way again. He paid the cashier and just took off, just like that. You know, Jesus was a hippie.
Well, it didn't end there.
Just as I was about to board my flight, I saw him sitting over there in the Delta Airlines waiting area, plucking that guitar of his, playing a guitar in an airlines terminal.
Singing Mr. Bojangles.
So I walked up to him and I got him up on his feet, and I was going to tell him exactly what I think of people like him, and then he hit me. Right there.
Right there.
He knocked me down on the ground. My briefcase fell open, the papers went all over the place, and he even broke my glasses. Look at that.
And that's when the officer stepped in and brought you here. Is that right?
Yeah. Man, you're bald, aren't you?
All right, Joe. Get the boy, please.
Hey, were you on Carter Country?
You mean you're not going to keep him locked up?
No, he's not locked up. He's in the room right there. The other room.
Room over there.
I'm going to hear his side of it.
Yeah, right.
You can stay where you are if
Stay right there.
keep quiet.
Now, let's meet our hippie.
Name's William Sturtevant, age 22, occupation student.
Oh, he's a made-for-TV hippie.
Like peace, man.
Student?
No thanks, man. Just had
What
one.
are you studying? Guitar. You,
Know any Donovan?
you don't know how to play that thing?
Well, like there's playing it, you know, and there's playing it.
I know Yngwie Malmsteen.
William?
Yeah.
What brought you to the airport, William?
Bus, my friend. What else?
I'm not looking for jokes.
Looking for some pot, though. You
What's
got
your
any
business
idea
here?
where I could...
I mean, where am I going?
Yeah.
Well, there's this music festival up in Westbridge, Virginia, and
All right. Well, what happened between you and this man?
I don't know, man. He flipped out.
Now, wait a minute.
I do not flip out. I
What
freak.
makes you say that?
Well, I was just sitting there when this...
Suit? Cat? Dude?
You're sitting there, right? Cool, you know, mellow.
Satisfying.
Minding your own business. And all of a sudden, this dude's all over you. So, well, I mean, he's got to be flipped out, huh?
Yeah.
Well, didn't you expect some kind of trouble after what happened at the candy counter?
I'm not following you, my friend. No way.
Jose.
You don't remember shoving him at the candy counter?
Hitting him with a marathon bar?
I don't know nothing about no candy counter. And that's the truth.
That's the truth. Are you just going to sit there and let him lie to you like that?
Is he lying, Mr. Woodruff?
Of course he is. I told you what really happened. What, are you going to believe me or someone like that?
Why don't you just sit down, Mr. Woodruff? Sit down, please.
Mr. Woodruff looks like a roll-on deodorant.
Now, if you weren't shoving this man around at the candy counter about 10 minutes ago, what were you doing?
I was all hung up over in the other concourse.
I believe I had good
Southeastern
vibes.
Pacific Airlines.
Hung up.
Pardon my
Well,
hipness.
see, I bought this ticket 2 weeks ago to go to the music festival. And when I get here this morning, they tell me I can't get on the plane because something's wrong with whatever's always wrong with them. And
The mushy
that they
thing.
booked me into a Delta flight and to come over here. And so I came over here.
Does anybody want to get high?
Oh, you got a dry mark board.
Oh, boy.
So the man's coming down
I
hard.
guess there's just no justice left in this country at all, huh?
Meet the new boss.
I mean, when a hippie punk like this can go around punching people in the face and breaking their glasses and then get away with lying to the law about it.
If he's lying, he's not going to get away with it. But he's got as much right to be heard as you do.
Now, this hippie's straight out of Brigadoon.
Look at him.
Yeah, I see.
Can't keep my eyes off him.
Southeastern Pacific does have an aircraft temporarily out of service. They rebooked several passengers, including William Sturtevant, onto Delta's Flight 21. Mr. Sturtevant picked up his ticket at their counter on the North Concourse.
When?
10 minutes ago.
While you were at the candy counter in the South Concourse.
Stuffing your face with diet gum.
I think you can still make that Delta flight if you get moving.
Gotcha.
The answer, my friend, is blow it out your ass.
Oh, and hey, man. You're out of sight.
Mockingbird, Rooster, it's her call.
Wait, I got one for you. Okay, ready? Ready?
Hey, Laura, want some cheese? Oh, we got movie time.
I don't want you to leave. There's no need.
Please, Lester, we've been through this how many times?
I want my wife. I want my son.
I want my maypole.
Not as much as you want to be the one man whose column can cure the sickness of an entire city. Or create a Cinderella overnight.
Oh, that's good. Can I use that?
That's what you want. That's what you really want.
It isn't. You're wrong. Sure, my work is important to me. And it's important to a lot of other people, too. Sometimes very important.
I understand that. I really do.
Hey, more Reba.
But what I
Yes.
can't understand is why your work has to be your entire life. Why there's never any room left for Davy and me.
I can't control when a story's breaking.
Who's
You don't
Davy?
get to the top in this business worrying about getting home at 5:30.
The top, you're on the top, Lester.
What about the top of me?
You're not a cub reporter.
I'm not in
You're
this.
not bringing in a new column. You don't have to beat every paper to every story. You're Lester Scott, the most important columnist in this city. Perhaps the most influential man in San Francisco.
Because I care about what I do.
I'm sleeping with Herb
Of course you
Cain.
do. I wouldn't want you to be any other way.
Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Yeah, God.
But do you have to cover every story? Do you have to make the rounds of all the bars and all the parties?
You have to look like
I mean,
that.
if something important happens, you'll hear about it. Everybody wants to tip Lester Scott to his latest scoop. Everybody wants to know you, to be your pal.
And nobody doesn't like Sarah Lee.
Don't you understand? So do Davy and I.
I don't know this Davy.
It isn't fair. You're asking me to choose. You and Davy or my work.
Work wins.
No, I'm not.
Work doesn't pick and pick at
I
me.
never have.
I've got to get to my depression class.
I just think that we're entitled to part of your time. Just enough so we can feel like
A natural woman.
we're a family again.
Nope, not working. Sell it more.
Perhaps if we had a child.
Wow, Mom and Dad are really going at it.
Huh? I think I saw some Israeli commandos.
Aerial eroticism.
Wow, they've got planes here.
Taking that one to the impound lot.
This is Overseas National 821. We are estimating San Francisco in 10 minutes. Roger, 821, you're number 3 to land.
If I could only find some thread, I could... Holy cow!
Wind 285 at 15. Roger, San Francisco. We'll call it the outer marker. Overseas 821 clear.
Listen to John Tower, 25 cents.
Going my way.
Kid's gonna have black rings around his eyes.
Cornell Roberts is to this movie as Chad Everett is to Medical Center.
Yes.
Ah, the hand of God!
Hi. What do you see that's so interesting?
Airplanes.
Yep, I know what you mean.
You know, you're really pretty lucky. You get to be around them all the time.
Yeah, you're right. I am pretty lucky at that.
No love in my life,
You know what that one is? It's pretty new.
Check the oil,
Sure.
sir.
That's a 747. It's really groovy.
Are you high?
So smooth, you know.
Oh, yeah, when they tuck up those wheels and go...
You know a lot about planes.
It's really something.
Want to go see the vroom vrooms?
Guess you're kind of disappointed your flight didn't take off, huh?
No, I was really kind of glad.
Heresy. Blasphemy.
Oh, really? Kind of thought flying was your favorite pastime.
Oh, I like to fly, absolutely, but this flight, you know, it's...
I'm all messed up inside.
Well, my mom and I are going away, and my dad isn't coming. You know what I mean.
Oh, so your mom's available.
I was kind of hoping that maybe they'd get back together, but...
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Dave, are you familiar with
Well, I
reality?
guess it's hopeless. My dad just doesn't get much time off from that paper he hits.
I'm not wearing a toupee.
Yeah, well...
It's probably your fault.
Sometimes these things kind of work themselves out.
Not this one.
Just have to kind of hope for the best.
Maybe if you were out of the picture.
I'll be seeing you.
Gee, I hope there's a bell tower to where we're moving to.
Meanwhile, on the Buffalo Bill set...
She gets too hungry for transubstantiate.
Hello, Father.
Hello, Mother.
Can I help you?
I hope so, Miss Barrett.
It's a miracle you knew
I have
my
an
name.
appointment with the
Bozo.
director of airport public relations.
And I'm not
We're
lying.
going to arrange a field trip to the airport for my boys at St. Charles.
I don't care.
Well, I'm sure they'll enjoy that.
My problem is...
I need a woman so bad.
I can't seem to find this gentleman's office. Would you mind showing me where it is?
Oh, of course not. It's just down the hall.
Geez, ever since Vatican II, these guys.
Now, take it nice and easy.
There's a New Testament in town.
You know, all the church will do is move this guy to another parish.
Get down this hall, past that guard.
All right.
Give me trouble, that guard's a dead man.
What, old Porno Pete?
You know, when I said this field trip was for my boys at St. Charles, I meant the choir.
Improv.
It's not easy to get kids to practice these days. I'm constantly trying to find outside activities for them.
Hi, Katie. Father.
So why the gun, Father?
Last month I took them to the zoo. Well, they hated it. They told me I wasn't hip. Let's head for that elevator. It seems that the zoo isn't the in place for the 11 to 14 group. But basically, they're good kids. Full of mischief,
Why is he
but
holding her hostage?
good-hearted.
Well, it's God's work.
And the best choir in the diocese.
Look, I'll go along with the hostage thing, but this constant banter.
Captain Kirk?
Aren't we going down?
Mr. Tyler?
It's neat how they decorated the airport in sort of an airplane-y motif.
Oh, shit.
Third level of hell, please.
Pretty cute for a priest, aren't I?
What do you want?
You'll find out.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I have rubbed Purnell's toupee all over my naked body.
You scared?
You gonna cry, eh, baby? Huh?
You do what I tell you to, you'll be all right.
I'm beginning to doubt you're a priest.
This is why they should let priests marry.
Now remember, we're husband and wife, and...
Do you have anything to do with Judas Priest?
Choose wisely.
Yeah, you gotta get the fences back in the fall. They grow back real nice.
Oh, this is the shot they used for the album cover.
Madness.
So, do the Jesuits carry guns, too?
All right, stop.
Can I call you sometime?
We're going over there. You're gonna get the keys to one of the airport cars.
Uh-huh.
If anyone says anything, your boss told you to drive me to the other side of the field. You got that?
I need more subtext.
Good. Let's go.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we take 2 cars and I'll just meet you there?
Look, honey, I don't want to hurt you, but if I have to.
His name is
That's about as menacing as Wally Cox.
Mobile 7.
Move that car off the field immediately. Make a right turn at the next intersection and go straight back to the terminal.
Is this Frank Davis?
It is. Now get that car out of there.
The car's not moving, Frank.
Yeah.
At this moment, I'm holding a gun on a Miss Katie Barrett.
Oh, I love talk radio.
She's handing you follow.
You're lying.
How do I know you really got her?
Hold her face up to the radio.
Don't be stupid.
Oh.
Take a look.
Recognize the dye job?
What are you gonna do, son?
What am I supposed to do?
Keep all traffic in the air and on the field normal. I'm watching the field, and I know the routine, so don't try anything funny.
Bitch, I'm the hostage.
In a few minutes, a cargo flight from Alaska will be landing. When he touches down, you tell him to go to the end of the runway and hold.
Ooh.
You got that?
I've got it.
I can't wait till Reagan fires us.
Remember, anybody starts toward this car, this girl's in big trouble.
That guy's one of the best lookers on in the business. Run up to the sun.
Absolutely Cornelian.
No, we're okay. He's on his final now.
Jeez, what a mess. You go to Arby's a lot, don't you?
This is Overseas National 821 over the outer marker.
Roger, 821. Clear to land.
Toupee and Graveweave. They're cops.
With the Elk River High School Marching Band.
Oh, I think those curly fries are good.
To the end of the runway. Overseas National 821. Taxi to the run-up mat at the end of runway 28 right and hold.
See, I told you they'd do it. Give me $1.
I remember when I scared those congressmen.
And he wins!
So, did you get that Toma part?
He looks like Dr. Zayas. He's even got the Dr. Zayas suit. See that?
Going to get my ball back.
Whoa! Oh.
Ever done a Banachek clue?
There's something wrong, Jim. There's no reason for him just to sit out there like that.
Especially when he's got $3 million on board.
Let's have a look.
John Shuck ever call you?
Radio provided by Play School.
And Dodge Coronets are there.
What's that car doing?
Oh, about 30, I guess.
Mobile 4. Where you are, please. Do you read? No, your car, Bob. There's a guy dressed like a priest.
Walks into a bar.
7 on the center turf. He's holding a gun on Katie Barrett. I think he'll kill her if we don't do what he says.
They're after my toupee.
Francisco Tower, this is Overseas National. There's a
It's
white
you,
car
girl,
close to
and
this
you
one
should
going on.
know
Roger,
it.
821. We're aware of the situation. Hold where
Hey,
you are.
don't
Wait
just
till
leave that thing in the middle of the intersection. Move that battleship!
All right, you tell him we're not moving. You tell him he's calling the shots.
Oh, I like that. Keep it up. May get this girl back alive.
Oh, yeah, his cat is in there somewhere.
So is that Hoss guy pretty nice, or?
Sir, what did your bag look like? Sir, you can't just dump...
Too much a pop-in machine head there.
Dials, buttons, switches.
I'm going to call through the switchboard operator. He won't hear it. Good. Operator, get me San Francisco International Airport.
She is pure TV movie pretty.
Good, my laundry. Get a different shirt out of here.
Yeah, operator. Operator, this is Hatton. Could you get me in my office, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, finally, my new checks.
Sergeant Dawkins.
Yeah, this is Hatton. Don't stop to ask me any questions.
Why not?
The guy dressed like a priest holding
Walks
a gun
into a bar.
Conrad's secretary in Mobile 7, right in front of the tower. I don't want you guys to lay a hand on him until you're sure she's safe. You got that?
Yes, sir.
Rush albums! Woo!
This guy overpacked.
I want you to cordon off the whole airport, that street side, field side, the whole airport. You let cars in, nothing out. I mean, absolutely nothing goes out till I pass the word.
Jeez. Didn't know international smuggling involved so much heavy lifting.
Get in touch with San Mateo, and you tell the sheriff that we may call on him. You got that?
Will do.
All right, and you keep this line open.
Okay, bye. Click.
Oh, man, another sack of hundreds. I just need change for a 10.
Put me through to the fire department.
Right.
Oh, that's always nice. Just steal the in-flight magazines.
Conrad here. Send one of the trucks out as fast as you can to the northwest boundaries. There's a break in the fence. Block it.
If only Paulist doctrine were more liberal.
What's Tab doing with his hand?
What's he doing? Nothing yet.
Mega weapon!
Get to Tony Zerbe's house. He's having a brunch. There's great brunches, too.
Sounds like the Avengers are here.
Crank it up, we're moving. He's moving.
So we're moving.
Moving.
All right, Doctor, he's heading for the terminal. You stay awake.
Moving. Oh, that's my ring toe!
Come on, baby, let's roll.
Sir, this is contract parking. Do you have a...
My head is spinning. It's all happening too fast.
Geez, baptism to get to, then a church social. It's a move.
Frank, he's gone.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay.
We'll have to dock you for this.
It's Conrad. He's loose. We're on our way to the cargo liner.
Guess you better slow that Mustang down.
Mr. Camus, no!
Just so I never have to work with Gregory Harrison, you know.
Maybe if I'd just taken more hostages.
And his ears are still ticking.
Chain link. Julie. Pete.
Whoa! Woo! Ow!
I got this covered. We did this on a long street once.
Let's go find somebody else to shoot.
So what exactly did you do on the Ponderosa?
Texaco guys.
Do you see a priest around here anywhere in the past few minutes? No.
We want to get married. And, They've been evicted.
Ah, my new hair pieces are in.
So, this is Denver's new baggage handling system, huh?
Yep, it's a plane, all right.
Yeah, boxes like these are real good when you're moving, you know? Like, wait.
Scott, forgive the interruption, but I thought you'd like to know that somebody just robbed a cargo flight on the runway close to $3 million.
This will only take a few minutes. I'll be right back.
But I can't get a pulse. I'm dead.
Where'd your kid get those new glasses?
I just heard from security a few minutes ago.
Dad?
No comment.
Dad?
No one in the airport loves me.
The making of a terrorist.
We've got the owner of the car on the telephone. He's positive the magazines aren't his.
Okay, I'll get back to you if I need you.
Well, the mail pouches are empty, so they got the money.
Well, I don't know how.
I got it.
I mean, that guy went over the fence. He wasn't carrying any $3 million with him.
Hardly.
And all we found in the car was old magazines.
So where's the money? You said you could close up this area in a matter of minutes, right?
Right, yeah.
All right, they get the money. But they probably know they can't get out of the area with it. So what do?
They don't try.
I think better over here.
They transfer that money right out there onto a box already on the plane. A box they'd mailed earlier addressed to themselves.
A box loaded with old magazines.
We're gonna have us a lot of hustlers.
Security's Mobile 4.
I read you, Bob.
Have somebody weigh those magazines right now, please.
Okay, hold on a minute.
Mumbles wants us to weigh magazines now.
Will you be my daddy?
41 pounds.
Okay.
Hi. Can we look at your magazines?
Box big enough to hold 41 pounds of magazines.
That's gonna take a pretty sturdy box. Maybe even a wooden one.
Bill was shorter with firm thighs and tawny blue.
Oh, Hickory Farm gift pack.
Okay, enough with the significant looks.
We'll know as soon as I get a postal inspector out here.
Tonight on Postal Inspector.
How will you know then?
That's when we open the box.
I love you, plane.
I'll pretend I'm fighting the Xylon Empire. That's perfectly normal.
It's pretty and it likes me.
Torn between two airplanes.
This is what lonely people did before sci-fi conventions.
I'm gonna fly away and become Jimmy Osmond.
Hey, you didn't see a pair of sunglasses on the ground, did you?
My parents are divorcing, you know.
If I find your sunglasses, will you love me?
Just keep looking for those sunglasses. That's it, loser. Come on.
Hey, Lawrence Hilton Jacobs back there.
No, there's nose grease anywhere.
Hey, look at there, Berman buckskin mannequin.
Ah, yes, the opulently appointed San Francisco Airport.
I'm gonna splatter myself all over the tarmac to impress Dad.
God did that.
Plane looks like something you'd get out of a cereal box.
Suddenly, I am Starbuck.
I gotta get a hold of myself. I was on the 12th level of Dungeons and Dragons, and now there's blood on my knife.
This movie just staggers from one commercial break to another.
Ooh, he's got Palmolive hands.
How could he have opened and closed a heavy crate like this so fast? He was only out there, what, in 3 or 4 minutes?
Maybe this is your answer. Dummy screw.
Another challenged
Whole thing.
screws.
No clue. Give to Daddy.
Let me have that a minute.
Excuse me, Mexican for lunch.
Now, something is holding this thing down.
Maybe it's the dummy screws.
Hot, steamy hardware intrigue.
They should just get Schneider to do this.
Would you just open the...
Pernell Roberts and Clu Gallagher, the new stars of Home Time.
Yep, I don't see any money, nothing there. No.
Yeah, looks like we're drinking tonight. Woo!
Now they have enough for a Streisand ticket. No, maybe not.
How long does it take to cross into Mexico from El Paso?
Maybe 5 minutes.
Let's do it.
Road trip. Woo!
Not a bad setup. The box goes on to the next flight to El Paso, which they're booked aboard as passengers. 3 hours later, they claim their package at the El Paso Air Freight and head for the border.
With $3 million in cash.
Except we only have one flight to El Paso today, and that was scheduled to leave before this arrived. Which explains Ross Edwards' mushy nose wheel and 223's delay.
Well, normally, what would you do with a package of medical supplies like this marked urgent?
I'd put it on the next flight to El Paso.
That's just me,
And
though.
if I told you that Weston's 223 was delayed and hasn't left yet?
I'd put it on that flight.
Okay, take the money out, close it up, and have one of your men rush it over to 223.
Thanks for the scene.
You want to fill me in on what you guys are doing?
Yeah. There are 2 T's in Hatton.
Right, let's have it.
Well, when I get back to my office, I'm going to get in touch with El Paso, and I'm going to have them pick up whoever called for that package. Then I'm going to have them pick up Ross Edwards.
I'll wait here and
I'll
smirk.
give you a lift. Come on.
I wish they were my wife and kid.
Oh, he's been beamed in.
It's Stay Check, right?
Yeah.
Stay Check and Vanacek battle to save Kolchak.
Oh, the Fisher-Price Airport set. With Weebles.
Oh, yes, my luggage.
Not a very busy day at San Francisco International.
I've been thinking of getting some of them bunny earmuffs. What about you?
He's from the land of misfit toys.
He's like a handsome rat.
Serum, the new CD from Rush.
Yep, my luggage. Yep.
Yeah. Take a hard look at what you married.
Well, he's got a nice personality.
Is that a new scarf?
Man, this movie is fraught with meaningful looks.
This is the final call for Western Airlines Flight 223.
Burl Ives is Andy Capp.
I got one of these boarding things. I'll just head on in then.
Now boarding,
I mean, how much do I really love my wife? I mean...
I'm Charles Lindbergh. Whee!
Anyone seen a screwed up kid? Eat my jet fuel, Mom.
I'm gonna love you less now, Davy.
Kiss my dysfunctional butt, Mother.
Wait, I think my sunglasses are under the floor mats.
It's a mad, 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 mad world.
The restored version.
Oh, child of a messy divorce on runway 2.
Red Air Coupe crossing the taxiway. Hold your position. Do you read?
Oh, the occasional magazine, but
Red Air Coupe, do you read?
sometimes a book. I wouldn't consider myself a reader as such. I mean, there's readers and then
There's a kid flying it.
Well, shoot him down.
All right. Got one more. Ready? Davida! I don't see what's so funny, Davida. What you talking about, Willis?
I gotta say, I've never been a big Urkel fan.
Well, I've gotta go read.
Yeah, me too. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's not really that funny, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, who's Laura anyway?
Lots of cheese.
Urkel.
Are there any light planes up? Any instructors in the training area?
Ah,
No,
funny.
it's too much jet traffic.
Anybody holding for takeoff?
No.
Geez, maybe you should sit down for a minute.
How much gas in mine?
About half of it, remember?
All right, let's roll it out.
Sir, this is a highly experimental aircraft controlled by your mind. Not a good idea.
Do you have a question for my face?
This is Captain Edwards speaking. I'm sorry for this delay, but the tower has asked us to remain
Helen Hayes.
at the gate for a few minutes because of an emergency. They tell us a young boy is accidentally taken off in a small plane.
Well, some elves are transporting Nazis to the moon.
To hold our positions until I can get the youngster down. We'll keep you informed. Thank you.
Hey, Dave, why the long face? Oh, my.
Hey, how'd you get that drink so fast?
It's Fergie running from the press.
That's my wife, stop!
You'll never catch me, coppers.
Oh, drive up close. I'll get the net.
Davy, he's up there!
Get her in the car.
That's right, honey, because he's the flying boy.
All right, stay with me, Frank. I'm going to have to try to get that kid down myself.
860, you're cleared to take it.
Come on, Purnell. You're in charge of the vending machines.
The turkey vultures are returning.
The only reason that thing's still in the air is that some of those little ones pretty near fly themselves.
I forgot to take my Dramamine. Mommy?
This theme song is hard to hum.
Man, back then everybody drove boss machines, didn't they?
Stay here. One of my men will take care of him.
If he violates our airspace, we've got to take him down.
Well, yeah, I save all my Keno cards.
Find him and get him before they know what's happening.
Yeah. This is the only picture Weston could find of Joan Edwards. Was taken at their Christmas party last year. She's the one in the black dress.
Wowie, wow, wow.
Would put your signature on this. You put up the bail.
Thanks a lot. My son really liked you in San Francisco International.
Mr. Woodruff.
Feeding time.
I'm not going to forget this ever. And you haven't heard the last of this either.
Just wait till we go to series.
These damn subplots keep washing ashore.
Wow, he's got Pablo Casals in the back seat.
He's very John Chaconian here.
Tonight on Eyewitness News.
Missiles locked on, ready to terminate.
Davy, all those people down there are getting divorced because of you.
Davy, climb out of the wing. We're gonna switch planes, okay?
I'm so high.
Bye-bye, sucker.
We're gonna die down there.
He wants me to do karaoke. How?
No, too dumb. No.
Eat it. It's good.
Forget it, you little...
Frank, get a hold of the air coupe owner and find out where the radio's mounted.
Stand by, Jim. I've got the owner on the phone now. He wants to know where the radio is.
It's at my aunt's house.
Okay, I've got it. What frequency do you keep it
I'm
tuned
betting
to?
he goes down in Sausalito.
Thanks. Stay where you are, will you? We may need you again. Right. Do you read, Jim?
Roger.
It's behind the right-hand seat. He keeps it tuned to tower frequency.
Got it.
How do I get rid of the pee smell?
It's my,
Wasn't he the little girl in the cow sills?
Puffin stuff, help me.
Okay, Jimmy.
I'm gonna shave my back. stir hay a little.
Can you hear me, son?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay, good. That's half the battle. Now, what's your name?
Davy. Davy Scott.
Hi, Davy. This is Jim Conrad.
The last man you'll ever talk to.
Sure you're the guy who runs the airport?
Davy, I need to know where your dental records are.
Now, all we gotta do is get you back to that airport and on the ground.
Yes, sir, I know.
Now, you just pay attention. Do what I tell you.
And you log her into the
We'll
bay.
be okay. We got one thing going for us.
Me.
That's the easiest plane to fly ever made. Simple, like a car. Turn the wheel left to go left, right to go right.
Do the hokey
down.
pokey.
Push the wheel forward.
Oh,
Pull it back to go up.
pull the.
Now,
yeah.
have you got that?
Yes, sir, I understand.
I'm a car, and
Left
the plane
to go
is.
left. Right to go right. Forward down. Pull back to go up.
Okay.
Now that's the older model. You're flying the new one, which is really complicated.
Now, just for the hell of it, let's go under the bridge, okay?
All right, Davy. Try to stay loose and do just what I tell you.
And of course, say your
Now,
prayers.
just try to keep your wings parallel to the horizon.
No, don't do that! Oh, God! Just kidding. That's a little test there.
Don't look over at me. Keep your eyes straight ahead. Don't look down.
See all those people down there? Those are the people you've disappointed, Davy.
Now, let's try a gentle turn to the right.
Okay.
Okay, with the
Now,
plane,
use the wheel
Davy.
to the right. Just a little. Easy, pal.
Now we're going to guide you into some power lines.
Great. Now just try to keep your wings parallel to the horizon.
Now pretend you're Buddy Hackett and Mickey Rooney.
Where's the vomit bag?
Just a touch. That's good. Perfect.
If you want to die.
Hold it right there.
Okay, well, there you go. I'm going to split off here, Davy.
Oh, and Davy, when you die, there's only a dark nothingness awaiting you.
Okay, you're doing fine, Dave. Just stay loose. Good. Hold it there.
No, not so close to me. No.
All comedians, put your notebooks away.
I just don't think we should open our peanuts.
Because my ears are big.
Want to play Yahtzee or something?
We're going to bomb that battleship back there.
Oh, Davy, if you like vegetarian, there's a restaurant right down there. Great vegetarian
Sir,
food.
I'm losing control of the plane.
Real reasonable, too.
Good boy, Dave. You're doing fine.
Now, the faces of those you've wronged will be floating up on your left.
Now we gotta get ready to set her down. You know where the throttle is?
Yes, sir.
But don't touch it yet.
No, I'm sorry.
When I tell you to, I want you to pull it halfway out.
No, the throttle.
Then just as we touch the ground, all the way out.
And wiggle it.
Remember that.
Sure, I can do it.
Good. Now there's one more thing I want you to remember.
You're a bad and evil person.
I want you to cut the engine right after you pull the throttle.
Well, another plane's got to join them and talk them both down.
Don't fight the wheel. Stay loose. Keep your wings level with the horizon.
Now get in the left-hand lane.
Watch your VOR. Have you filed a flight plan? Have you radioed it in? Get your log sheet out.
Just hold that wheel real gentle.
Now keep going till you run out of gas.
Approaching the field. Try to line up on the center of the runway.
I'm going to let you do this first. I'm not really sure what to do after this.
Davy, you're going to meet a man in a black robe wanting to play chess with you.
Ease back on the wheel. Good. Don't look down or to the side.
Just close your
If
eyes.
you feel it tilt, just ease your wheel over the other way. Just keep your eyes straight ahead of you, Dave.
No one told Purnell that Davy had the IQ of a box turtle.
Right, a little to the left, Dave.
Well, a lot to the left.
That's looking better. Keep it steady.
Oh, they've got it handled. Can't we leave?
Just stay loose. Stay loose. You'll fly yourself, Davy.
Davey, probably the wrong time to tell you, but this is a federal offense, stealing a plane and all.
Well, that's the end of lesson 1. Now, tomorrow we'll actually land.
Now just try to keep your wings level. Very good.
I was a hostage. Does that?
Get out of my way, I'm trying to land.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Parnell died in a fiery crash?
You're doing fine, Dave. Ease up the nose. Pull up just a touch.
Runway's on the ground, Davey boy.
Very good. Now just ease your throttle in a little more. Now ease the wheel a little forward, Dave. A little more. Keep on that center line. Steady. Stay loose. Easy. Easy. You touch. She'll land herself. Just hang in there.
Oh, you obviously have no desire to land, Davey.
Now, yank that throttle out, Dave. All the way out, Dave.
But before you do that...
Good, Dave. We're down.
Now, let's try that again.
Well, we're stuck with him.
I never get to see anyone die.
Northwest 31, you're clear to land.
Northwest 31. Get a crew out there to move those planes off the runway, please.
Is caning legal in this country?
Purnell's got a built-in grimace.
I did it for Jodie Foster.
Hi, Davey, can you give me a lift?
It's Satan, I'm in hell.
No, people are going to hate you for quite a while, Davey.
Davey, let me introduce you to these federal agents. They are what you young people call bad asses.
I'll get these planes on the runway as soon as you can. Davey, get in the car.
By the way, sir, Lloyd Bridges is replacing you when we go to series. Thought you might want to know.
Here's your script. You'll be playing Black Woman on plane.
Oh, I clogged it up pretty bad back there. Blue liquid flowing all over the floor.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, sir, you almost didn't make it.
I know.
You can stow that right up there.
Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry.
Dressed up as Ellery Queen.
Thank you. Oh, did you see that? The way they helped that boy down. I tell you,
Oh,
this
you're
is
under
the day
cover.
That boy will never forget. Never. Oh, yes. Sorry. As long as they got him down safely, I don't mind telling you it was a break for me. Because if it hadn't been for this delay, I'd have never made this flight. And if I'm not at El Paso...
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You have to place your briefcase on the floor under your...
Oh, so the Ruskies run this plane, eh?
Yay, clue,
clue.
Black guy.
All right. Let's see that gun drop away.
Over your peanuts.
Easy. Real easy.
Oh, I already paid for my headphones.
Do it. Right on your feet. Slowly.
Yeah, some kid on standby is very lucky.
Watched over by a South American dictator.
Guess what? I got a ride in a taxi.
2 words, kid. Foster home.
It's like a dense smug rolling in.
Welcome home, traveler. I'm glad to see you made it.
Yeah, I think she means it.
Oh, elsewhere at the airport, Clue and Tab are hugging.
This changes nothing, son.
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, you hold him, we'll punch him.
Don't try.
I'm sorry for what Davey did, and I can assure you we'll make certain it never happens again.
Well, now look, I'm not so sure we should blame Dave. I mean, he's what, 13, 14?
But we'll try him as an
I'm afraid I'd
adult.
be inclined to blame the people who didn't have enough time to keep track on him.
Ah, yeah. Well, I'll be sure and let those people know.
The dogs told me to do it.
Does this flight mean I'm officially solo?
Oh, no. No, I don't think I tried to log that one, Dave. As a matter of fact, if you make another unauthorized flight, you'll never get your license. Now, we don't want that to happen now, do we?
Yes, we do.
No.
Which belt should I use?
Well, goodbye. Good luck. So long, pal.
Did you see the toupee on that
I
guy?
know.
Wow.
I still got it.
Excuse me, you're under arrest. Just gonna take you to the federal building here.
Let's never have kids, honey.
The unauthorized flight has really brought this family together.
Mr. Scott, it was closed, but we managed to get them off just before they buttoned up the plane. Can I give you any help?
No, sir. We want to do this ourselves.
Here, Mom, carry these. Do it!
We don't need a tip back here or anything. That's fine.
International Airport.
Has gone down in flames.
Ready for boarding at gate 11.
Ditch him at the gate.
Wait, how come he's not in jail?
Yep, they were going to make me God, but I was too good looking.
Hey, where was Evans through all of this?
Oh, wow, I forgot to tell you. He was called to town for an urgent meeting of the airport commission.
Oh, it takes a meeting of the whole commission just to write out my pink slip?
Well, not this time, apparently. They told him to bring a cost breakdown for the proposed new runway. Seems Senator Whitman likes men who are willing to take a stand.
Yes, they're gonna get the new runway.
Yes, I was about to send out a call to find out where you were.
Drove right onto the concourse.
Now, what do we got here?
I think they call themselves the El Paso Medical Forwarders.
Is that all of them?
Ah, that's 3 out of 3.
Western Airlines announces departure
Sequel tab, forget it.
of flight 223 for El Paso.
How's Joan Edwards?
She's gonna be all right. Doctor gave her a sedative or else to go home. Bill Harper's taking his flight.
You know, one of these days you're gonna have to tell me how you did all this.
Well, I can't tell you that. That's police work, secret police work. You gotta watch this guy.
I'd rather have a sip of tab.
Let's go, Joe.
Davey, no!
Not again! Davey!
And they'll all be going to sunny California!
Now stay tuned for the name of the game.
Clu Gulager is Gilligan in Gulliver's Travels.
This movie has really raised my awareness level of airports.
Me too. You know, I really took airports for granted before this.
Be sure to worship at the airport of your choice.
Sounds like King Friday music.
Ushers will now be going through the audience taking donations for the Will Rogers Institute.
The Roy Rogers Institute.
I must say, I found that film rather disappointing.
Yeah, on balance, I'd say I have to agree.
Yes, its exploration of the inherent conflict between order and creativity was both flawed and perfunctory.
A mere pastiche. And yet I do feel it managed to convey one profoundly enduring idea.
Oh?
What's that?
David Hartman is an ugly, ugly man.
Oh, yeah!
Right,
Wow. Let me tell you. Excuse me, but I found that last remark really uncalled for. The very idea of judging a person by their physical appearance. I mean, really. Oh, my. Mr. Sensitive.
Well, I suppose he has a point. And anyway, you know, we got a couple of letters to read here.
Boy.
So, hey, Tom, why don't you read the first one?
Well, I'd love to. Let's see what we have here. Oh, from David Williams. It's right there on his letterhead. Crayola letterhead. Dear Satellite of Love, you know I had a dream about you. He had an awesome dream. A la Lionel Richie.
We just read the letter.
Tom Servo, Crow, Gypsy, Cambot, all of you guys are funny. Crow, notice he didn't mention Mike.
Well, I guess I'm not funny.
Sorry. Get back to Earth soon. Thank you very much. We'd love to. Make more robots in the future.
No.
Definitely. Your friend, David W. P.S. I'm 9. It's good information to know. Sometimes we all feel 9,
And
David.
put the picture up on Still Store there.
Oh, he's a cute
Look
little
at
guy.
he is 9, huh? And it says for Gypsy Scrapbook.
Well, isn't that cute?
So we'll have to make her one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
And we have one more letter. This is from Rob Myers. And he says, Dear Satellite of Love, I was flipping through the local paper last week and came upon a photo of some ancient hieroglyphs I was shocked to discover that one of the figures bore an uncanny resemblance to Crow.
Look at that.
Put
Hey,
that up
look
on
at
still
that.
store there. Look at that. So you were Farouk El Crow Robotus or something like
Yes.
that in the past?
I had
That
no
doesn't
idea you
surprise
were
me at all.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for that nice picture. And Tom, why don't you give them the address so they can write
Okay,
in and send
send any inflammation you might have to the Mystery Science Theater Information Club, Post Office Box 5325, Hopkins, Minnesota 55343.
And say, Clayton, can I ask, is there something unusual about your ears?
My ears? No, there's nothing unusual about my ears. Why do you ask?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's my imagination, but they do kind of look sort of a little, maybe, well, large.
Large? What do you mean large? Well, ears have a tendency to grow slightly as one ages, but it's perfectly normal and hardly noticeable. Large. Ha ha! Frank, be a dear and push the button, will you?
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
My job, my way.